We are, through our marine program in general, trying to find avenues and means to protect marine habitat. And specifically what I'm working on is with the New England Fisheries Management Council, through its management of our commercial fisheries, I am trying to ensure that they meet a federal statutory mandate which requires them to protect fish habitat. And the fish habitat that they're required to protect is that related to the commercial fish that they manage. Without any protection, fishing has expanded significantly, or did expand over decades, whereas fishing tended to be more of a nearshore phenomenon for centuries. It now is broadened into the entirety of our New England waters. And so fish really have no havens, no place where they're protected. The effects are several. The primary benefit that the law, at least, wants to gain from the protection of this habitat is to increase the productivity of the species. And the growth of the stock means increased catches, means more fish in the markets, more economic growth for the communities that benefit from fishing. From a broader ecosystem perspective, we think it'll affect many species within the oceans, which in turn will have a ripple effect throughout both the marine and terrestrial ecosystems. There are many, and there have been many for years in this process, and the largest among them, I think, is a certain amount of suspicion. It is born of years of a difficult and adversarial relationship. There has been misbehavior and malfeasance, I guess I'd call it, on the part of the federal regulators. And so we're at a stage now where every action taken by the regulators is called into question. But another political issue that we do face is that there's a concern that by protecting more habitat, there will be that much less in the eyes of the fishermen. Part of what we're trying to do to alleviate some of those concerns is to allow for some trade-offs where some existing habitat closed areas may be reopened so that it's not only additive necessarily in this process. I think it's the intersection between the science and the communities. I love to fish. I'm a boater. I love the ocean and have throughout my life. And so I think it's the combination of engaging in work that both benefits those ecosystems, but also the people who are part of and who make their living off of those ecosystems that I find the most enjoyable.